Okay, we're up to number 26, which is why do we get angry? Why did God create anger in the world? So anger, it's interesting. It says there are four in the book from Rabbi Chaim Vital that there are four elements. There's earth, water, air, and fire. Each one corresponds to a root of the character, all the negative and positive character traits. So earth corresponds to sadness, water corresponds to all the negative desire for pleasures, air corresponds to unnecessary speech, anything we say with speech that is destructive, and fire corresponds to anger and arrogance. All other character traits are a derivative from those four elements. So fire corresponds to anger, and it's actually the most destructive one. It says that from Chazal that when someone gets angry, then God disappears, meaning leaves. God doesn't stay with someone who has arrogance, is angry. What is really the root of anger and arrogance? Then it will help us understand everything better. We all need some kind of ego. The root is really we have ego, and that ego enables us to be ourselves, to have some self-esteem, to be I am in this world and I matter, and I should not let myself being stepped on and be not be valued. I have some something to bring to the world that is unique, and that's why we have the ego. It's unique. It's just like God has His own presence. So my presence is my ego. So we need some type of ego. However, ego can rise and become much bigger and transform into and creating a space that is bigger than my own. And when this happens, then I destroy the things around me because I don't allow the other things to have value. So this is my ego, but I have to allow everyone's ego to also exist. So what happened is that at the moment I feel threatened with my ego. Usually people who have very low self-esteem get angry. If you get angry, it really means or you have been hurt very much, or you have been disrespected, or you feel threatened. But usually it's people who have low self-esteem. That's number one. You get angry because you feel people don't value and they step on you and they hurt you, and that's I have the right to be to have my place. Now the second thing is that we get angry because we don't believe in God. Meaning we have a low level of emunah and bitachon. If really I agree that everything around me is really coming from God, then why would I get angry, right? If everything that God does is good, even though I might not understand it completely or see it all the time, then I would not get angry. We get angry when really we don't see the big picture, when we realize that when we're narrow-minded and we feel not justified. There's no reason why I should have been hurt like that. So the truth is, the only time we are supposed to be angry is when we're never really allowed to be angry. We're allowed to show anger. That display of anger, it's like a sensor. As soon as I start feeling anger, the problem is not feeling the anger coming. The problem is dealing with it. Anger is always going to come when we feel attacked or that. It's a self-defense mechanism, but my job is not to take that anger upon the other and destroy, but it's to reflect, okay, why am I getting angry? I feel hurt, I feel disrespected, I don't understand why this is happening to me. And there I have to start reflecting on why I'm start to feel that way. It says in the Torah that God gets angry. But God doesn't have feelings, doesn't have emotions. So why is that thing? So God is playing the role of a human being to show us when He's displeased with what you're doing. meaning as if to say, oh, you're hurting me, you're hurting my feelings. So when I see someone angry or I feel angry, really the first thing is like, oh, I got hurt. And instead of or he got hurt. So instead of just getting angry and exploding and all that, you say, okay, speak to the other and say, you know, I really got hurt. And if you start expressing your emotions, your anger will dissipate because you're able to tell the other something's wrong. And if you see the other one get angry, then say, oh, I probably hurt that person. So tell him, you know, I assume I hurt you because you're angry. What can I do about it? Can we fix it? I didn't realize. So always, this is really, you have to analyze your anger. Why am I feeling angry? Why is he feeling angry? We are very often angry at God because things happen in our lives and we feel, oh, this is not fair. Why am I suffering? Why me? And the truth is, the reason we get angry at God is because we don't understand the big picture. If I understood the big picture, it's like a child who goes to the dentist. So he doesn't understand what's happening in his teeth, but he hurts. So the parents say, no, it's good, it's good. But they say, how can it be good? It's hurting, all that. So the child gets angry at the doctor and the parents. But when the doctor is finished and he feels his tooth feels good, it is not angry anymore. So he realized that his anger was not justified. It's just he didn't understand what was happening. So, and then when we grow as adults, we go to the dentist willingly, even though we know it's going to hurt. And we don't get angry at the dentist. We know that's the process to go through. So this is a bit a glimpse of anger. It's something that we all need to work on, and we have to try to reflect why we're angry. Maybe I need to work on my self-esteem. Yes, you should not have nobody step on you. So use your anger to just be aware. Okay, I need to not worry about what people think about me. I'm self-worth. I don't need the approval of anybody to feel that I'm a good person and things like that. However, if someone gets angry, I got to check if I hurt that person. But yeah, the main thing is analyzing it and deal with the anger. And the more you learn to deal with it, you analyze your anger, the more you'll be able to deal with it, and you won't have any sin for getting angry, and God will not leave you. The last thing I want to say is that it says the only time you're allowed to display anger, not to get angry, the only time you're allowed to display anger is with a child. A child needs to see that you're upset at him. So you make a face like that, but showing anger doesn't mean you are angry. The moment you show anger to a child, but the anger is also coming with anger, he's not going to respect you, because it means you can't, hey, Abba or Mommy, you can't control yourself. Look, I did something and then you're exploding. So, I mean, I control your happiness. By the way, that's one of the best tools I've ever learned about anger, is the moment I get angry, that other person who may be angry is my boss. I'm the slave. That person is the source of my happiness or my sadness. So I'm not gonna let other people control how happy I am. I'm not gonna let other people make me angry. So try to reflect on that. That there's no point of getting angry. You're just lowering yourself, and you're not in control of yourself. That's why it says Kol hakoez kilu oved avodah zara mamash. Everybody who gets angry is as if he does avodah zara. Very strange, as if he does idolatry. This is a very strange statement. What's idolatry to do with anger? Because when I get angry, basically I refuse to accept anything that is around me. Meaning I refuse to accept that God is in charge of everything, and therefore I'm saying I want to be in charge of everything. Everything has to be my way and everything. You believe in yourself. You don't believe in God, meaning you believe that you're the source of power. No, you don't believe. If you don't believe in the God and there are more than one power, then this avodah zara. So it's strange of it's idolatry. Or you believe that all the other people who make me angry are a source of power. They are in control of you, of other things, and you get angry. But really understand that even the other people who are making you angry are coming from God, and God is the only source of power. Then there's no room to get angry. All right, so make sure you work on your anger. Find tools on how to not get angry, and if you get angry, just just know how to analyze it, express it, express why you're angry. You hurt me, I feel not valued by you, I feel not respected. The more you express it in a soft tone, the easier it will be to deal with it. All right.